Hello everyone at the Teach Meet. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Sorry I can't be with you, but it's a long way to fly from Adelaide for a 7-minute presentation, and I'm not sure that the budget really covers the 5-star hotels and the 5-star luxury that I'm used to. In fact, I don't even think they do first class from Adelaide to Sydney. But let's crack on with what I want to show you today and what I think is really important about the thing I'm going to show you. So let's start with the video. It's only going to take up a couple of minutes of your time. Have a look at this.
You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him. He's following you, about 30 feet back. He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint. He's gaining on you.
Shia LaBeouf.
You're looking for your car, but you're all turned around. He's almost upon you now, and you can see there's blood on his face. My God, there's blood everywhere!
Running for your life from Shia LaBeouf. He's brandishing a knife, it's Shia LaBeouf. Lurking in the shadows, Hollywood superstar Shia LaBeouf. Living in the woods, Shia LaBeouf. Killing for sport, Shia LaBeouf. Eating all the bodies, actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Now it's dark, and you seem to have lost him. But you're hopelessly lost yourself, stranded with a murderer. You creep silently through the underbrush. Aha! In the distance, a small cottage with a light on. Hope! You move stealthily toward it, but your leg! Ah! It's caught in a bear trap!
Gnawing off your leg.
Quiet, quiet.
Limping to the cottage.
Quiet, quiet.
Now you're on the doorstep. Sitting inside, Shia LaBeouf. Sharpening an axe, Shia LaBeouf. But he doesn't hear you enter, Shia LaBeouf. You're sneaking up behind him. Strangling superstar Shia LaBeouf. Fighting for your life with Shia LaBeouf. Wrestling a knife for Shia LaBeouf. Stab it in his kidney. Safe at last from Shia LaBeouf.
You limp into the dark woods, blood oozing from your stump leg. You've beaten Shia LaBeouf.
Wait, he isn't dead. Shy surprise, there's a gun to you.
So I hope you were as impressed as I was the first time I ever saw that video. That's done by a bunch of 14 and 15 year olds that were in my media studies class. They came to me when I'd set them an assessment task asking for a group video to be made, but I also wanted them to show me camera techniques. I wanted them to show me understanding of particular camera angles, particular techniques with a camera. And they came to me and they said, can we do this in a game? And I went, I don't know really, can you? I suppose so. I thought, I don't think they actually can. But what I did is I said to them, just remember what the assessment task is and remember what you've got to cover. They went, don't worry, we'll do all of that. And I said, you've got to prove that you're going to do it in a group. Because when they talked about doing it in a game, I knew that they wouldn't be able to do it on our school network. And that didn't really cause me a problem. They did a lot of the planning and a lot of the other work while in my lesson, and then the rest of the time they did it outside. So by the end of it, they came to me with this video and they showed me it. I was completely and utterly blown away. This is shot in a game called Rust. I've never heard of that game. Before I'd met these students and before I taught this class, I'd never actually heard of this whole enigma around Shia LaBeouf. I knew who he was, and if you don't know what the enigma is, I suggest you Google Shia LaBeouf or look him up on YouTube and see this thing that he does and how he creates this enigma around him. So that was an eye-opener to me. The sharing that students could give me around that, the education that I had was amazing. But let's get back to this thing that you just saw, this video. This was in a game called Rust, as I said, and they all play this game. It's a game of survival. Obviously it's very bloodthirsty, but it's not really my type of game. I'm not really into those first person sort of games. But they play this, they play it a group of guys in the class, and they were obviously able to use the movie engine from this. This is a genre, if you don't know, called mass cinema. It's actually spelled like machinima, but it's mass cinema, and you can look that up as well. It's something you can do in GTA and you can do in a whole host of games. So they have these old movie engines around them. I was blown away by this because it's an amazing piece of creative work. It covers more than I would ask for in this. It really does show appreciation of the media they're using and appreciation of the actual the game engine and the creativity behind it is something higher than I would expect of somebody at that age. But as far as engagement goes, what this tells me and what it should tell all of us is that we have to build open-ended tasks. We have to build tasks which allow students to be able to use the tools they've got, pursue their own interests, delve into their passions, and at the same time demonstrate to you the learning that they, or the understanding they have of the learning you put in front of them. If they can show mastery in this way, by their own means, by delving into their own passions, isn't that engagement on a plate? Too many times I think as educators we have a vision of exactly what the thing is that we want to see at the end of the assessment task. No, that's wrong. What we should have a vision is that we should have a vision of what things they need to demonstrate to us which show mastery. How they do it is up to them. And that's where students can really delve into this. Those people that have used Minecraft in their learning will be used to this. I think we've got to go to another level here. And this is where these serious games come into it. Anyway, I've talked too much. I'm sure you're getting beyond engagement listening to my Yorkshire drawl. So let's sum this up. Happy anniversary. I hope you are all engaged. Let your students show you their passion through the means that they use with all their friends, through the tools they use, through the games they play. Save me a bit of cake. Bye.
He's following you, about 30 feet back. He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint. He's gaining on you.
Shia LaBeouf.
You're looking for your car.